Hey guys, Zane from the Infinite Jukebox here with another quick album review, and today I wanted to talk about the latest Ashenspire record, Hostile Architecture. Hostile Architecture is the latest studio album from the avant-garde Scottish metal band Ashenspire, and this is a record that I initially missed out on when it came out earlier this year, I will admit. I didn't get around to it until a few months later when I had nothing better to do really, and as soon as I listened to it, I realized what a bad mistake I had made, because this is just easily one of the most impressive not only metal albums of the year, but just general heavy music albums throughout all of 2022. Hostile Architecture has been Ashenspire's breakout record to some extent for good reason. The instrumentation here is easily some of the heaviest that you'll find throughout any record of any kind throughout the entire year in general. Meanwhile, it doesn't sacrifice any sort of artistic integrity for the sake of aggression. This is still a very compositionally sound record overall that feels incredibly impressive in terms of song development and progression. Meanwhile, you have frontman Alistair Dunn sounding utterly crazed in the best way possible, just really culminating in this record that feels destructive and insane and just absolutely off its rocker, but really in this way that feels incredibly controlled and self-contained. It's just something that is constantly boiling and bubbling, and I mean that as a major compliment. Hostile Architecture also knows when to dial it back a little bit when it needs to, with some acoustic passages here or there, and although that doesn't sound that important, it's actually key to an album like this' success, not just being so relentless to the point that it becomes stale. And you also have the political lyrics, which, although a bit on the nose from time to time, feel well executed overall. They're not the best examples of political lyrical content that I'm going to find all year or anything like that, and I would not recommend listening to this album for the songwriting quality alone, but at the same time, it's pulled off well overall, and I can't really dock any points from it because of the songwriting. So overall, I actually deeply regret not talking about Hostile Architecture sooner. This is easily one of the most downright heavy, destructive, insane, just absolutely wild albums that have come out this entire year, and that's saying something considering this is the same year that came out with a new Black Midi album, so there's a lot of competition, and yet I really do think Ashenspire have taken the cake for just the most off-the-wall record that I've heard all year across almost any genre at least. I'm going to give this record 4.5 stars out of 5. And with that being said, that is the end of this quick album review. I've been Zane from the Infinite Jukebox. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.